Martinez for suggesting things to me and giving me good insight. Finally, thank you to the AVID class, to the tutors who couldn't be here, to the principal, and to the assistant principals. Making a difference. Some people may or may not know they make a difference, but they do, and what they do inspires us all. No good deed goes unrewarded. Some may be hostile towards the recompense, but even the most unmaterialistic rewards are the best. It is good to feel loved and cherished with a good soul. Thank you, all my teachers. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, friends, future colleagues. And on to the speech part. Okay. Little flowers. We're like little flowers. We grow and mature together in a garden our parents took root in. For most of these flowers, great destiny is inevitable. We encounter dark and stormy parts of our lives that we may or may not make it through, but we will flourish through the winds of this anarchy. It is always good to be the flower in the field of ashes, for it is written that hope will never put us to shame. For there is hope for that flower to spread its roots and start over. This is the beginning of our manifest destiny, and each good day will bring forth the future. Reach out and touch destiny, for you can reach the stars. We will one day stand as tall as the sequoias. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Elijah. And now our final student reflection by Gabriela Anguiano.
Good evening, honored guests, teachers, administration, families, friends, and of course these guys, class of 2012. Well, I can't believe we finally made it here. We are the Longfellow Middle School class of 2012, graduating from the best middle school in Bexar County. Well, I thought long and hard about what I should discuss in this speech, and I came up with 3 important things: responsibility, importance, and friendship. These 3 words are the base of the most incredibly boring speeches ever written. This is why I wrote it on a piece of paper and burned it. I then began thinking what would make my speech extremely interesting. I couldn't think of anything. Before we graduate and do great things, let's think a minute about our school. We've had so many fun times here. We had dances, faculty versus student games, prom, and we were recognized for our national demo school. Congratulations. Eighth grade graduation is a huge step in one's education. We are finished with half our schooling, yet we are just beginning. It's a transition to more responsibility, from kids to young adults and to higher education. Most of us are just, 13 and 14 years old, or in my case, I'm still a little kid. But it's times like these that we have to look toward our goals, our future goals and realities. Going into high school, we have to be strong and confident, willing to make sacrifices, and just to be open-minded. But yeah. No one told us how these past 3 years would be, and no one will tell us how these next 4 years would go, because it is up to us to determine what our future beholds. The past is behind us, and the future is ahead. As we complete these years, we'll see friends come and go. Our goals will become more evident. Beyond high school, college will be waiting for many of us. We'll soon decide careers, and we'll go out on our own, leaving the security and shelter our homes currently provide. Many people have helped us get to where we are today. I feel I've been fairly successful so far, along with many of my peers. I personally like to thank several people, though I could probably never name all of those who have helped me. I'd like to thank my family and parents for getting me started and never giving up on me. You guys have always been there for me from the very beginning. You were there for me when I would stress out on my grades, thinking they weren't high enough. When I would freak out and saying I'm never going to get into Duke. When I would study hard and hard for hours and hours for the stupid STAR test. And I would say, what if I don't pass? What if I get held back? Duke would never take it now. No matter what it was, you guys were there for me. I love you guys so much. I would also like to thank my best friends, Rocio Ramirez, Marissa Victella, Gary Garcia, Elise Segundo, Samantha Valencia, and Angel Garay, who have always helped me and have always been there when I'm having rough times, and how you always bring my mood back up to a great start, and have called me a germ freak and a nerd. I thank you. Let me tell you. In addition to all the teachers, faculty, and administration at Longfellow, thank you so much for your guidance and never allowing us to shortchange ourselves. Thank you for always expecting the best from us and for never letting us down. Specifically, I must thank Mr. Rubalcaba and my Avid family who always tell me to just go for what I want and to never give up. Without Avid, I wouldn't be here today. Thank you, Mr. Rubalcaba and my Avid family. This is a time of reflection on the past and looking onward to the future. It is a time that we as graduates get together for one last hurrah before moving on to bigger and better adventures in high school. This year we have a very unique and exceptional group of students who are graduating. We have been through so much together and have changed and grown together. As we look back, today is a turning point in each of our lives. We have spent the past years wandering the halls of our great school and are now ready to move on. We have learned, laughed, loved, gotten into lots and lots of trouble, and most of all, matured together. But today doesn't just concern reminiscing about the past. It's also about looking forward into our future. Life is a series of passageways, and we are leaving one and moving on to the next. When we reach that daunting place next year that has been our destination for 3 years now, we will start over. We will make new friends, meet new people, and learn new things. We will grow older, more responsibility, and independent. Then the cycle begins again in college, and after that, we are left to traverse the unmapped expanse that is our future. Our lives will hold many surprises for us, but I'm sure that we will approach challenges with the same boldness and strengths with which we tackle problems currently. The unknown of our future may seem frightening now, but we might find that it is just a new beginning that brings the tidings of a rainbow. As I look over the many faces, perceptions of individuals are washed away. I no longer see people as they were. I see them as they will be. So rather than a young boy failing his classes, I see the next Einstein making revolutionary discoveries. I know that this school holds the next decade's great business leaders, athletes, politicians, musicians, doctors, and stars, and that all of these graduates will contribute to the fabric of the future in some way. So when looking at the bright horizon that is my future, I'm happy. For although my life will contain sadness and heartbreak, it will also hold joy, love, and success. And I know my classmates will too. So don't look back and regret. Just look forward and smile. Amazing years it is to see how Longfellow has played an instrumental role in helping to shape the young men and women we are today. 3 years ago, we walked into Longfellow. My dream was a tad smaller, but back then so were we. And we had no idea what to expect from this middle school. We thought it was a stepping down to the real goal, high school. We were timid 6th graders. We were lucky to find our way to class on time. Friendships quickly developed between students from one rival elementary schools. This was an exciting time in our lives. We were given new privileges as well A truly inspirational teacher once told me not to be the person that others expected me to be, rather be the person that I want to be. I cannot think of anything better to ask my fellow classmates than this. I hope you all live your lives to your heart's content, and that you take the path in life that leads you to the most happiness, because in the end, that's all that really matters. For our future, I hope that our worries stay small and that our dreams reach the stars, because the sky's the limit. To the graduates, there's no better advice I can give than to quote the great Miss Frizzle from the Magic School Bus. Take chances, make mistakes, and just get messy. A lot. Congratulations, Longfellow Middle School class of 2012. This is our time to